We're here at Targinnie Cemetery in central Queensland, and I thought this was interesting, so I decided to film it. We have a young child, butler, stillborn. It doesn't say the sex of the child or anything, but gives the date, 9th of the 3rd, 1922. And then next to that one, we have another butler, Kenneth Wells Butler, 9th of the 3rd, 1922 to the 1st of the 5th, 1922. And that's number 2 there, so that one's number 1, 2, and then next to that one, we've got another. It's sort of tragic, I thought, another butler, unnamed, but this time it's a girl, so we know the sex. 9th of the 9th, 1928 to the 13th of the 9th, 1928. Rather tragic. So just behind that, we have a tree that says this tree was planted in memory of Frank William Wells Butler, and gives the date there, 18th of the 1st, 1927 to the 23rd of the 1st, 2005. And this is at Targinnie Cemetery, and that's the little tree. It's not terribly big. Looks in serious need of care. So, Targinnie Cemetery, there's not that many people buried here. We've got a memorial to soldiers, lest we forget, laying on the ground just underneath the tree here. And over here we've got a list of the names who's buried here. And I'll just let you have a look at the names. There's William Alexander Muirhead, James Hales, Henry Cooling, George Lee, Alfred George Snow, Harold Guy Lee, Thomas Chisholm, Kenneth Wells Butler, Madge Moore, James Spresser, John Hall, unnamed butler girl, we just saw that, Reginald Arthur Highland Austin, Agnes Louise Boyle, John James McRae, Thomas Henry Boyle, William Allen Lenz, and Donald William Condon, and of course the dates alongside each name. And then down here we've got a World War II plaque. It's got a bit of overgrowth to it, so I'll just clear out some of this so you can get a look at it. There we are. So what's it say? In honour of the men and women from Calliope Shire who served Australia during the conflict of World War II, lest we forget. Not quite sure what that represents. Be some company or something. Oh, there you go. Targinnie Cemetery. I'll go up here to the corner and give you an overview of that. It's Targinnie Cemetery. Not too many people buried here, as you can see. James Spresser. Excuse me. This is the only one that's in really good repair, and it's John Hall. John Hall, born June 1869, accidentally killed June 1926. Beloved husband of Sarah, rest in peace. And this one over here, Agnes Louise Boyle, 1871 to 8th of the 4th, 1932. And Thomas Henry Boyle, 1871 to 4th of the 2nd, 1936. Cemetery that's the grass is cut, so somebody's actually caring for it, and I assume it'll be the council that are caring for this. But many of the Targinnie residents were moved on when the shale oil plant was started up, and the smell from the shale oil processing was rather bad, and a lot of the residents of Targinnie complained about it, and the government at the time decided to do something. They bought a lot of the residents out. But since then the shale oil has moved on. No longer have we got the smell, and some residents have moved back in again. So, but I wouldn't expect that this cemetery will ever get used again. It could, but I doubt it. Well, there you go. That's Targinnie Cemetery.